on the small puppies, not the little, the medium, and I use the large as they get older. So what I do is I stick it down in the ear just to measure, and I go all the way to the top, a little past it, and I cut it there. The ears are pretty much the same length, so I have my two pieces I'm going to use in their ears. Okay, now, what I do is, I laid this in my duct tape, which will strengthen it a little bit. So I lay it in, and I wrap it, and then I have that, okay? Then I get my next piece. And I lay it down in it. And I roll it in the duct tape, which strengthens it. Then I'll just cut these little sharp corners off with an extra tape. Okay? Here's my two pieces. Okay? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the sports tape and we're going to back tape this with the sticky side on the outside. Okay? Somehow I'm not doing this good. Okay, so this is on the outside. See? But I'm doing it backwards, but that's okay. Okay, so, okay. And then my next one, and he is watching everything because I talk to him all the time. Okay? This one I did better. Okay. Okay, that's the next one. Okay. So I have my two back taped back rod. I have my 2-inch and I have my 2-inch elasticon. This is going to go on the base. I'm going to cut it plenty length to go around the base. I'm going to cut it first. I cut this. Then I cut my second one around the base. It's going to go all the way around the base. Then I'm going to take this, which is going to go up and over the ear. Okay, I'm going to take a long piece because it's got to go up and over, right? This is my 2-inch from the vet. This is not the sports tape. I like it better, okay? I just make a tear, and I tear it, and I have two beautifully equal parts, right? There. Then I take a piece, and I make two, probably 5-6-inch pieces to go around the bottom of the elasticon to make sure it stays. So, take my tear, have my two pieces. Okay. Take my first, pull the ear up. I do not want to put it down. Yeah, okay, wait. I do not want to put it down in the ear. I want to put it on this ledge here, this little pocket right here. But not high, because it'll pop right out. So you need it in the pocket. I am holding the tip of the ear, and I'm never going to let go of the tip. I am going to put this on the sticky, and I am going to go with the crease in the ear. Pulling the ear up, I'm coming underneath the bulb, and I'm matching it perfectly even around. But by doing that, you're going to have to close that. Okay? Now, if you notice, my finger has not come off the tip. My finger is over the tip because I am not going to cut the tip. I'm going to take a long piece. I'm going to take it and I'm going to hold it down there. See? I'm sliding my finger all the way up, pushing down, right over that tip. So the tip did not slide down. I still have my hand over there, and I am going to push this down and bring all this together. See how I sealed it? See what we have? Beautiful over the ear. Sorry. I took this piece and I put it and I go around. Now, when I took that first piece of elasticon, I had this pulled up. I went under the bulb so it doesn't pop out, around. If I pull it all, I don't. I just pull it here. Do not pull up here. Wrap it around with the crease in the front, underneath, and that. Now I have this piece, right? Because I cut them too long. That's okay. I'm going to lay it up here, and I didn't pull anything. I just laid it around. Okay? That's all he needs. Okay? Okay. I use Gold Bond powder. You want the ear dry. You want to put some Gold Bond. I'm using this powder, but Gold Bond is fine because I don't have any. You put it in the crease because that's where it gets moisture sometime. You put it a little bit on here because you want to make sure your ears are good and dry. Okay? So I'm going to take this. I am not going to go down in the ear. I'm going to go right here in the pocket. See where it's sitting in the pocket? Okay. And my finger is on the tip. It is never coming off the tip. I'm taking my tape. I'm going to stick it on the sticky, wrap it around, make sure it's not pulled tight, but just take it around. Go under this bulb. Under the bulb so it doesn't pop out, and meet it even, and then close that up. Put my finger over the tip. Don't want to cut that tip. You want to leave it a little past it anyway. Get my long piece. Never take my finger off the tip. Slide it without taking it off the tip until it pushes it. Then I put this down, and I close that up, and I close that up. There you go. And then I take this other piece I cut, and I lay it on here, and I wrap it around. Nicely, and I scrunch it. Okay? Now I take this little piece here that I take off the bottom, lay it back here, and just kind of around and scrunch the ears. So look how I'm scrunching. Now he's got two perfectly wrapped ears. Okay, I have my long piece for the bridge. And then I'm going to split it in half. And here's my bridge, okay? If I mess up on the first one, I got the second one, okay? Now we're gonna do the bridge. When I do the bridge, I do not want the ears like that because I want him to be able to work his ears. I don't want them like that. I want them just like that, just a fraction out. Not like that because then he can't work them. They're already pulled. And not like that. So I'm going to put them just barely out. I put the bridge closer to the base. I do not put it in the middle. That's the weak part of the ear. I want it in the strong part of the ear where I want it pulled up from, which is the base. Okay? So, now come in front of me, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Come on in front. Both of y'all. Okay? So, Renae, will you stand behind him and just put your hand under his chin? Okay. So, I'm going to get my first ear closer to the base, and I'm going to touch it and get it in the back. Got it? It's in the back there. So this one, I can't take it around and meet at the front because they'll be uneven. So I'm going to take this ear and I'm going to reach this ear, this one, to the back. Okay? So see how it's to the back of the ear? Then I'm going to take this around And I'm going to come to where it is in the back of the ear. And I'm going to close it in. So there you have it. Okay? He still can move his ears and work them. They're not in like this, and they're not too out. See?